Hey guys, how are you? Good afternoon. I told you guys I would be back, okay? I went to upload a video before, but it was just funky, so I stopped it. Anyway, I am philosophical. This is my channel. I'm glad you're here. We're healing over here, okay? In a very unconventional way, okay? Maybe I'm just like my mother. Some of you realizing like I'm just like my mother. Or maybe this is your sister or brothers realizing that they're just like their mother. Why do we scream at each other? Somebody's realizing that they got their rage off of their mother, okay? Oh Lord, that message that came out before about the sun was pretty deep though. But just know that your relationships with your children, if your family had something to do with coming in between them, they're being healed, whether they like it or not. It's not up to them anymore. It's up to God and the universe, and you know how that goes when people go against that shit. So, all right, they need to pipe down. All right. If you'd like to donate to my channel and you feel like I'm helping you in any way, you can cash at me at philosophical369, or you can click in the link in the description box and send me something through that, okay? I'm going to set up lives eventually where I'm going to do like $5 questions, and I'll answer your question with the pendulum, and then I'll clarify it with the cards, or vice versa for you guys, okay? Okay, when doves cry. Some of you are around birds, or there's birds around you, or that's pretty cool. Archangel Michael, please protect me and those listening with your light. Allow me to be a clear conduit with no interruption while I receive this message for whoever needs to hear it. This message isn't going to resonate with everybody, okay? But it will be for somebody. It either will be for somebody that you know, or for you, okay? Thank you. Okay, what do we need to? Thank you. Split. So there's another split happening. That movie Split, that M. Night Shyamalan movie, they just said split. So I'm assuming that they're telling us there's another split that's happening here. Which would be great. I mean, I'm all for splits, right? Split us up, because it's clear that we can't all play in the same sandbox anymore, right? We don't throw sand in people's faces, my dears, right? We help people build their sandcastle. We're not the kind of people that walk by and kick the shit when nobody's looking, okay? We all know who does that, right? Hedonist, okay? So let's see what we're dealing with here, because this is, this is a light and dark attribute of the female here, okay? Some of you, maybe this is with the fruit in here, maybe some of you need to fast, or you need to like do a fruit cleanse, or let's find out, or you're eating healthier and you're learning how to fast, or you're starting to fast. Some of you have been doing this for a long time, right? Let's see what's going on here. There are 3 of them. Servant. Yeah. Oh, look at this shit, you guys. This is amazing, right? Servant and monk. Nun. So I'm going to read all the positive attributes of this, all right? Because that's where I kind of want to start off. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in everything in yourself, okay? Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart, okay? That's what I said. Like, whether you guys donate or not, it's always appreciated. You'll be led to, or we're not, but I'm not going to stop or give different information or hold back. And then I don't do clickbait because I can't stand it, everything that you see here is 100% authentic. And that's a very rare thing in this world. And a lot of you embody these things too. And maybe you don't even realize how special you are. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Well, let's go off this, shall we? That don't matter to me, because it's all the same. Yeah, it's not all the same. You're realizing we're not all the same. Not everybody is God's children, okay? Okay, let's do this. Clarify these 3 cards for me, please, okay? Clarify these for me. Yeah, I feel like somebody is either you're in this disappointed energy of feeling like, damn, man, are there any other people out there like me? Yeah, we're drawing them in here, okay? And on other genuine channels of genuine awakened empaths, chosen starseeds, it doesn't even have, not everybody is chosen, okay? We were chosen to be the first to break generational curses and wake up in our family and heal our families and go through this healing that needed to happen. Not everybody is chosen, okay? Okay, let's see. I feel like people, like, let me see what this is first. Somebody's seeing you as a loss. What's this here? You could live in the city. You could live near a bridge here. There could have been somebody who died in a bridge. Oh, you know what this is too? I seen a video the other day, and I just want to say I'm so sorry to the woman who actually lost her life when the bridge opened up in Florida. Okay, I don't know. I was drawn to this bridge and the card and the loss and disappointment, and that came to my mind. So I'm very, very sorry about that. The Ace of Pentacles is here. So you're manifesting a lot because you have this. Okay. You don't feel disappointed in what you're doing because you love what you do. This is why it says like selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. This is why these Ace of Pentacles things, it's like you're not like disappointed if somebody doesn't donate, okay, if you have a channel, or you're not disappointed at the loss of material things, okay? And it's because of this free and loving heart that you have to serve others that you're like, when you're actually in this energy genuinely and you're not just saying the shit, you don't even think about the money part anymore, because that just starts to come naturally because you have this pure energy about yourself, which is amazing. You see people trying to force things and push readings and push questions and stuff, and it's like, you know, do your own thing. I'm not judging, but it's like for me, I can feel when it seems like it's pushy, okay? I allow people to ask me for my services and shit because I know that I'm that bad of a bitch, okay? Yeah, strength, confidence, courage, right? Courage. Let's get together. It's about bringing everybody together, right? Bob Marley's on right now. Everything that we're doing here, whether you're a tarot reader or a Reiki healer, it doesn't matter. Like whatever you do in healing that you feel like you are a healer and you were supposed to be doing what you're doing. Are you bringing people together, or are you only focused on the pentacles? If you're only focused on the pentacles, I promise you they will slow down, because your ancestors and spirit they have the ability to slow that down for you until you start doing this shit out of pure love and spirit. All right? That's it. Pure dedication to wanting to help people, not out of this energy. Okay? One heart. If you're not bringing people together, you're part of the problem. Okay? And that's just period. I don't really know what else to say. Like I don't even need to explain more. It's pretty cut and dry. So if you're not interested in bringing all races and people together to be one, then you are the problem, okay? Maybe it's you're offering, you know, you're offering this. It's like you're confident. Look, you're not letting your pride and ego rule shit anymore, okay? You're offering very strong healing here is what I'm picking up on this. And that's why this Ace of Pentacles is here. But I feel like you're not pushing it. You're not disappointed in it. Okay? Yeah, it's like because you know it's coming. You know it's always going to be there. You know you're always going to be okay. Yes. So when you really are genuinely doing what you're supposed to be doing, you don't think about material shit. You really don't. It can't. You can't say that I'm genuinely doing this because I love y'all and I do this, whatever. And it's like you seem pissed off that views aren't happening, or patience is so important with this shit, I realized, because I went through it. That's how I know I went through it. That's why I'm speaking on it. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you have to invest in yourself and shit, okay? You have to water these things, okay? You don't have overnight plants that just grow into full bloom overnight. This shit takes time, you know? Truth. I don't know if this message is for somebody in particular, maybe that maybe somebody is saying that they're serving others and this is what they want to do, but maybe it's coming off to people as that maybe a little pushy. I don't know. I don't know who this is for. There's no one in my mind. But if this triggers somebody watching it, then I guess maybe you should ask yourself why you're triggered, I guess, right? I don't know. To see beautiful, up for grabs. So maybe that they're saying like it's up for grabs, you know? It's like you may have good days, you're going to have bad, right? Just go with the flow. I think there's a lot of people who are like trying to force energy for money to come their way. You can't force it. You attract it, you know? We don't chase it. You attract it. And if you're not attracting it, then you have to start questioning your energy, why. Your authenticity is a huge one. There's that sun again. There's that sun energy again. Maybe this is another message, for another group of people. There's definitely, so it seems to be that there's a father-son thing happening here. So what I also was picking up when I watched the last reading I did, I feel like for some of you that have sons and you had this son with a narcissistic parent, Doesn't have to be just the father, but the father card was coming out, so we're going to go that way, okay? But this isn't like a dig towards men, but this is just what they're talking about. My milkshake brings all the blood to the yarn. But I feel like your sons are starting to see that their fathers are not taking accountability for things. It's so much easier when you guys allow this shit to happen naturally. I was 10-10 when I seen that. I feel like there's a big awakening happening with narcissistic fathers who have sons, and they're starting to see, they're finding out that narcissists don't love their children, that narcissists are manipulators, that a lot of narcissistic fathers, especially who had sons. I seen the Pretty Oracle did a video yesterday, and my ears started ringing about somebody who manipulated somebody to have a child with them. That's kind of what happened with me. I told you my story. I shared that video about how I was gaslit to give my child up for an adoption. Somebody manipulated me because they saw the light in me from the rip. I was trapped with a baby. It happens to women. It's not just women who do it to men. And then I was manipulated to give my son up for adoption. And then when I had the baby, my family changed their mind and said, well, why don't you let his father take him? It was all gaslighting and manipulation. I'm on to you, motherfuckers, okay? And this is why you're losing him, and I'm getting him back. Not by manipulation and not by lying, but by telling the goddamn truth, and that's at 11:11. I knew this was going to happen. I was patient, so you guys need to do this too. This is my story, and look, son and daughter, maybe both of your kids, okay? But what I'm saying to you is for you guys who can resonate with the fact that you feel like you were manipulated into giving your son to your family or this, that, or the other, and that you weren't a fit parent, but you were just mirroring your parents' parenting and shit. Ha! I promise you, I'm looking at you guys, I promise you, let's test the pendulum. You will get your children back. They are seeing their true colors of your family and the other parent. I promise you this. It's inevitable. It's an awakening happening. The veil is being lifted on many things, you guys, okay? Are those who felt like they had interference with their relationships with their children because of family members, are they getting their children back into their lives? Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. I promise you guys, this shit had to come out naturally, okay? Because I know for a lot of you, I can feel your fucking pain because I went through it of crying, thinking like, what's up, right? Just know, some things had to be exposed naturally. Your children, in order for them to truly see it, had to see the manipulation on the other side and the lack of manipulation on your side. I promise you guys this, okay? I don't make promises often. Yeah, they're being seen as a liar. The other parent is being seen as a liar here. They may have actually said that you're leveling up. You may have had the other parent, it's like, they will smear you. They will manipulate and program and gaslight your child to think the worst about you. It ain't lasting, I promise you guys. It will never last when they do that shit. 1313, it will never last, okay? Tell me some more, please. You have the genuine heart, and that's what your child is seeing. Mirror magic, all right? Maybe someone was doing some kind of mirror magic on your children to get them to turn against you and shit. That was a lie. That shit's backfiring, okay? Mirror these nuts. I just saw the Queen of Wands. So if you have a jealous karmic and she's jealous of the way that your relationship with your children, or even her children for some of you, where like your ex was with her and there's kids involved, I feel like your kids are seeing the evil in this person, okay? Can you clarify this, please, for me? The son, daughter, and mirror magic? Yeah, you're chosen. Your sons and daughters, they're special here, okay? They're special. And I feel like you know this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a message, your guide's coming through me to tell you. You know it's coming, and you know they're going to be back in your life, okay? You need to have faith. You got to have faith, right? Yeah. Yes. Just have faith and think positive about this, because there's no way that... Listen, you guys know how the real one true God gets down, okay? You really think he would keep that way, ma'am? Let's find... I want to ask something else here, too. It's going to be triggering from some people, but I'm triggering kind of broad, okay? Okay. Is today Saturday? So some of you were dumped and you've seen on Facebook that somebody was already with someone else. You know now that that's to Facebook, that's not the truth, right? Thank you so much, okay? Okay, can you clear that? Is today Wednesday, this February 8th, 2022. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to ask a triggering question, okay? Is the one true God in religion? No. Clear that, please. Thank you for answering. Is the one true God already within you, and it's a spirit? Okay? For people who are confused, thank you. Okay, I just wanted to clear that up. All right? All right, let's see. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here, or you're an Aquarius. But I feel like it's like you know that you're a star and you know that you're healing. Maybe this is telling me that like you're actually healing your son and your daughter. They're healing. They're in a healing process right now, all right? Maybe they're healing from some mirror magic that was done by whoever this karmic female was in your life. Or for some of you, it's the karmic father, whoever this was of your children, okay? Let's get one of these again. Taking care of everything that's under your control. So some of you are just taking care of shit and you're like, look, if it's out of my control, thank you, spirit guides. They just said taking care of everything that's under your control. Some of you realize that the shit with your kids was out of your control and you allowed a higher power to fix some shit for you. And it's happening. Okay, when you gave that up and you surrendered to this shit and you're like, look, if I keep trying to prove myself, I look just as bad as the manipulator, right? Yeah. Fly on the wall, I just heard, okay? Fly on the wall. That's so crazy because in the last one, I actually killed a fly. And it was the last video I had. I went like this and I smacked it and I go, I'm sorry, you guys. I said, there must be those monitoring spirits because I don't ever see that inside here. And then I actually asked my ancestors to destroy any monitoring spirits. And they just said fly on the wall. It was a podcast with David Spade and it's called Fly on the Wall. You guys are so funny. I love you. So maybe somebody's a fly on the wall, you know? First off, that means somebody's listening to you and they're spying on your conversations or they may have your phone hacked. Okay, but for others of you, I feel like it's just like, man, you're like, if I could be a fly on the wall, if you could be a fly on the wall, I feel like your spirit guides are saying to what's happening in some of your children's lives, maybe, or even your family's lives, okay? There's this father again, you guys. I'm ready to take this card out again. I'm so tired of seeing this card. Do you see what it does to me? Because it's like, well, maybe you guys aren't in a level of healing where I'm at, where I'm just like over it. I'm over this shit. Tell me about this father. Tell me about this father. This could be the father of your son and your daughter we're talking about here, okay? Tell me about this father. Can you tell me? Rescuer. Provide strength and support to others. Okay, so some of you are providing strength and support to your actual father when they need it. And that's the irony, is that if they turn their back on you for like your mother or something like that, they're getting no strength and support there. Okay, this is just how shit works. And it's kind of crazy, but this is why we're supernatural and shit, right? But another thing here is assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. So maybe this is your child's father, as people are saying this at, right? Is that they didn't want you to outshine them. So what they did is they smeared you, right? They wanted to make sure that your kids only saw the worst in you. How's that working out for you, huh, bro? Yeah. I feel like you're just being seen as the legit one, the sweetheart here. I really do. I feel like you and your transformation, you don't even have to say shit, okay? It's an energy that your kids will pick up on. This is how crazy and supernatural this shit is. And I feel like maybe somebody wants to come in and say that they're sorry. Maybe this is your kids. Okay, for some of you, this is your father, but for others of you, that son and daughter card came out. This may be the father of your kids now. Then maybe they need rescuing. Okay, maybe they need rescuing and shit. And you were there and you offered them this lifeboat, right? You offered them this raft. You see that? You see that? You offered that to them. Hey, look, I'm offering you healing and love and da-da-da-da-da. And then they sabotage it with the Knight of Swords and shit. This is what happened. They sabotaged it. For a lot of you, this is the father of your child or the father of your children. It's realizing, damn, yeah. Now they're going through struggle. It's difficult for this person to see this, especially if they're realizing that you are a chosen one. And they got to put their foot in their mouth, okay? Put that Louis Vuitton foot in your mouth. I just saw the Ace of Wands. That's my yes card, okay? There's that friggin'... We'll see. The room is spinning. So somebody could be like, the room is spinning on somebody here. Yeah. Either you're realizing that this was a karmic, this father of your child was a karmic father, or this person is receiving a lot of karma for making you out to be the problem, making themselves out to be the rescuer, okay, the one that helps everybody. And it turns out that there's a lot of secrets about this person here, okay? They're being seen as a sabotager. What's going on here? Yeah, maybe something that had to do with somebody's death, okay? Somebody's getting karma for having to do something with somebody's death here as well. Is that what this is here? Karma for somebody's death? Before I start making accusations here, okay? Is somebody receiving karma because they had something to do with somebody's death here and they came off as a rescuer? Maybe the police now. So you got Scorpio and Cancer here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio and Cancer here that are getting karma. Maybe because of greed. I also feel like the police know something about a death here, okay? Maybe of a masculine energy. This could be the death of a father. Something's on the line. Somebody's life is on the line here, first of all, though. I just heard somebody's life is on the line. It could be a Cancer and a Scorpio and Aries or some shit like that. But on a general tip, I feel like somebody's receiving karma. See, this is the thing. This karmic wheel is turning here in your favor. So if you had a parent of a narcissistic parent of your kid or kids, and you always were kind of the one that was like pushed away and seemed like you weren't the best parent, and they came off with that manipulative shit and that grandiose narcissistic shit we're learning about, I feel like now this wheel is turning. All right, this wheel is turning. There's a whole fucking transformation that's happening here, right? Moving forward. And it's like, I feel like your kids are going to be very grateful for you. And so is this father of your children, or if this is your father. I feel like moving forward here, somebody may be coming to you to actually say that, like, I realized that you were the best thing I had, or I realized that you were an amazing daughter, or I realized that you were a great mother to our kids and shit. I understand that you were complete wish fulfillment. And what did I do? What did I do when you offered me this love and this complete wish fulfillment? I sabotaged it. I feel like this is what's happening for a lot of you here. It's a father energy. So for some of you, it's your father. For some of you, it's your father, your kids. And for some of you, it's both of these men betrayed you and 23 and made you think that you were less than. And they're realizing that you're actually the special one, the chosen one, the actual child of God. And whew, for some of you, it's both, if you resonate with that, okay? I love you, I just heard. Somebody may want to come in and tell you that they love black sheep. I just saw somebody, believe me when I tell you that your family members are aware. They're hip to what's going on, okay? It's hip to be square. They're also realizing that you're a square, right? But it's cool. Who the fuck wants to fit in and be like everybody else? That shit is boring. I've always stood out, and I never was apologetic for it. Now, wait, why would I? What are you going to apologize for being great for? It just sounds ridiculous, but that's what your narcissistic family and friends wanted you to do. They wanted you to apologize for being so magnificent. Somebody's sister here uses religion to lure people, okay? For some of you, this is your sister who does this. Maybe your sister came off as holier than thou, and that's all it's saying. It may not even be religion. It could just be saying 24/24, that your sister acted like she was holier than thou and that you were the problem. She's a very kinky girl. The kind you don't take home to mother. She will never let your spirits down. Wow. So maybe your sister's being seen as easy. Maybe your sister came off as the holy one and she's being seen as like a loosey goose. When I make my room to her room, it's the right time. Your sister could be a Taurus here. Or you're a Taurus. Yes. So this is specifically, you could be a Taurus and your sister could be a Taurus, okay? Or one of you is a Taurus, but one of your sisters came off holier than thou. No doubt. And I feel like it's being exposed now that she was not the angel that she came off to be. Super freak, super freak. Yeah, somebody's sister is being seen as a super freak, okay? My guys are fucking hysterical. She's super, yeah, truth. She's super freaky. I don't know what this is that came out, but there's some truth about a sister who's a Taurus here, okay? That they are not who they portray themselves to be. Now, on the other hand, you could be this Taurus, and this could be like, she's a very special girl, that maybe they're saying that you were the special one, right? The chosen one, okay? So if you had a sister, for some of you, you both could be a Taurus here, but at least one of you is. All right, one of them is being seen as the special one, and the other one's being seen as like, oh, so you came off perfectly perfect, when the other one is actually acknowledging they're perfectly imperfect and they're okay with it. There's something here about exposure with a sister here. Yeah, this is definitely a soulmate here, okay? Maybe somebody's realizing that they're married to. Maybe whoever your sister's married to is realizing that they're not the person that they thought that they were, okay? Every narcissist on this planet's face is coming off. You understand? It doesn't matter if it's your grandmother, your sister, your son, your mother, your father, your pastor. Doesn't matter. They're all falling off. This is the Great Awakening. Oh, boy. Yeah, I feel like you always felt the need like to protect this person or defend yourself against this person, okay? Or that you always had to have your defenses up. Maybe the person that they're in a relationship or married to is feeling like this. Somebody's being seen as crazy here. Somebody's sister who came off as a sweetheart is being seen as crazy by the person that they're with. Yeah. Maybe something that's being said on social media. There's some kind of message that's being said. Maybe it's your message, okay? If you have the situation, maybe your ancestors are protecting you or were protecting you. If you feel like you were separated from a sister and you felt like there were some secrets there or something that just wasn't right? I feel like something in the past came out. There's a message about something about this sister's past here, that she's a super freak, that she's not who people thought she was, that she came off as holier than thou. For some of you, she actually did use religion, but in some of your cases, it's just that your sister came off as like, as the golden child. We are learning very quickly now that the golden children were the scapegoats, and the scapegoats are the golden children. There is no other way. That's just what it is. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. So maybe you were the drug addict and your sister was acting like she was sober. I feel like for a lot of you, it's being exposed that your sister is actually a drug addict too. Okay? It's lonely out in space. Yeah, I feel like this is like spacey, like somebody's sister is like losing it. Okay. Tell me, what else do we need to know, please? Let's see. Somebody's sister could be flying to them. If your sister lives far, there's that hedonist again. Let me find out what this is about. I'm not the man they think I am at home. So maybe her husband is being seen as, or your child's father, but there's a masculine here who's like, I'm not the man they think I am at home. So for some of you, because of the sister card that came out, your sister's husband could be seen as, maybe they were being seen as holier than thou too. Maybe it was both of them. Grandmother. So somebody's grandmother is coming through and just saying, celebrate the beauty in yourself. Maybe this is if you have a passed on grandmother, maybe if you have a grandmother that's still here or passed on, it doesn't matter. The spirit doesn't go anywhere. It's just not in a vessel anymore when they're not here. Is seeing how beautiful you are. Maybe your grandmother wants to say how beautiful you are and that they're seeing you and they're watching you and they see all the transformation. Look, no. Oh, maybe your grandmother's saying this about your sister here. This may be a grandmother. Wow, hold on a second. There's a grandmother here that's saying no. No to what? Oh, guilty. Maybe this grandmother is saying that you're not guilty or don't feel guilty. That's what this grandmother is saying. No, don't feel guilty. Love yourself. You felt guilty your whole life because you were the black sheep, the scapegoat. You were the one that took all the hits. Yeah, blamed you. Look at this shit. There's a grandmother coming through here. I don't know if this grandmother has passed away. Friend. Maybe this grandmother's letting you know that your friend blamed you for something that happened here. Loves you. Oh my gosh, I love you, Nana. For a lot of you, your grandmother's coming through and saying, like, I'm your friend. I love you. You're not guilty. Look, no, you're not guilty. Don't feel guilty about this shit. Everybody in your family blamed you. This is giving me scapegoat, punching bag energy. So that's amazing to know. That's amazing to know. Thank you so much. I can actually feel the emotion of some of you guys here. Because I feel like you're like, thank God that my grandparents, if they're not here anymore, can actually see what's really going on. I think our family members forgot about that, you know. I don't even know if some of them give a shit. A lot of these people were fake crying at your grandparents' funerals, and they were sitting there talking in cahoots with each other about how they were going to divvy up this money and take yours too. Isn't that something? Rocket Man. What else do we need to know here? Maybe she's saying your sister blamed you or your sister's husband blamed you for some shit and she sees it. Yeah, maybe you're getting spiritual strength from this passed on grandmother here. 9 could be relevant here. She could have been born in September, or maybe you. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like your grandmother is a huge reason why you're gaining spiritual strength during these obstacles and challenges that you're going through. 95, your grandmother could be 95 or was 95, or you could be born in 95 or something. Let's see. Or your grandmother would be 95 right now. She passed on. Number 4. I feel like she's saying, like, she's seeing you build your life from the ground up on a firm foundation and shit. And I feel like this is a lot of the reason why a lot of you are getting through this difficult time. She's seeing you grow spiritually during a dark time in your life. She's seeing you. Every little thing she does is magic. That's what's playing. Oh, this is heavy energy. Yeah, third eye. I see you. We know you see everything, and so do we, because once they pass on your spirit, the spirits, and they see things now from where they're at, and they see everything, they're looking with their third eye too, right? Okay. 4, 6, you could be 46 here. Wow. Even though my life was full and tragic, right? Yeah, you're magical. You've been through a lot of tragedies in your life, but you're still magical. That's that supernatural godlike shit that nobody else can replicate. Yeah, everything you do is magic. I feel like your grandmother is saying. You don't even realize the magic that you have inside of you. But it's always me that ends. I give something, I offer my umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. Your grandmother sees this, you guys. There's a grandmother spirit who sees that it was always, no matter what you did, you couldn't please people in your family. Okay? They're seeing this now. It was 31 when I said that. Or 33, I'm sorry, when I looked. 33. She sees that it was impossible for you to please these people. Okay? Martyr. I feel like you're being looked at as an absolute martyr from your grandparents, and I feel like it's just a lot of your ancestors here, you guys, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. I feel like you're literally being looked at as a martyr, and I feel like the shadow attribute of this is like the rest of your family members or somebody in particular in your family, addiction to self-pity. You know, I feel like your grandmother's saying, like, I see how they thought that they were the ones, boo-hoo me, but it's really you, and you didn't do this. I feel like grandmother's like, you could have actually played victim if you wanted to with a lot of shit. Phew. Yeah, she's seeing your strength and your courage. You could be a Leo, or this grandmother could be a Leo here, or she's just seeing, like, just how strong and powerful you are. I feel like there's a grandmother in particular. Yeah, I feel like you know this, like you can feel this. You can feel this intuitively that this grandmother's around you. I feel like there's a strong energy around you. And I think you can actually feel this, okay? Everything you touch turns to gold. Yeah. Like, you know, she sees that you're just a sweetheart, that, you know, she sees you putting love into yourself. Look, learning the transcendent nature of service to one's self-love. I think she's like, I'm seeing you love yourself, and you're not loving other people more than yourself, and I'm proud of you for doing this shit, period. And that people didn't like the fact that you're loving yourself, but I'm grateful, and I'm glad that the fact that you just don't care. Yeah. I feel like she sees that, like, you're very passionate about where you're going and what you're doing. Like, you genuinely are passionate about what this is that you're doing. And I feel like you're passionate about yourself, what you're offering, how you want to serve others. I feel like this is just a pure, God-like spirit here that your grandmother is seeing. Maybe your grandmother was like this. Maybe you guys had grandmothers who were just genuine. You know, maybe they said it like it was. I'm very much like my grandmother, okay? She would say it like it is. She didn't give a shit if you didn't like it. Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't be acting that way, right? I don't know. I hope this helped some of you, okay? I love you guys so much. I will be back. All right, love you. Bye.